We have the NBA. Coming up. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Buzelis out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Giddey in at the 2. And for the Heat, they've got Davion Mitchell. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5. Stand 2 of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
Here's Dosunmu. Miami making their last shot. Here's Ware. 8 points in his last time out. Hero outside. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
A pretty talented distributor. Tyler Hero isn't one to force his own look.
Ball no good. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Now here's Hero. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Here's Buzelis. There's the drive.
Looking agile on the attack, it's so good to see Buzelis taking the initiative on offense and capitalizing.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Adebayo. Buzelis grabs the board.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Now here's Hero. Wiggins with a screen on Giddey. Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Ball with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition.
An aggressive defender. Ball has a keen awareness for when to go after steals.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Mitchell, the pass to Hero to halt the run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Giddey. He had 25 points in his last game. Shot on the wing. Again, the Bulls score.
Yeah, Giddey keeping it simple there, taking what the defense gives him.
1:43 left in the opening quarter. Hero outside. Hero screen on ball. Wiggins from long range. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Ali, he's certainly got the skill level. Now here's Wiggins. And it's rejected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
.59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero for three. Rebound by the Bulls. Ball outside. Here's the pick. And there's the lob.
And that's a well-timed play with Buzelis ready to catch and finish.
Outside Mitchell. On the take. To the inside. Stolen by Ball. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Denied by Adebayo.
That's great anticipation by Dan. He sees the game so well, doesn't he?
Hammers the lob through.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
Ball passes to Dosunmu. Back to Ball. That'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's all tied in Miami. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard position. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Vucevic with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And that one is stuffed right through.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Greg.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Here's where. Give him 8 points now. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Chicago?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Hero outside. Adebayo sets a screen. Pass to Ware. Clock at 6. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. The Heat third.
They made life hard on opponents.
Timeout.
One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over.
Your Miami Heat dancers.
Chicago leading by 3. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Up top ball, checked by Mitchell. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, showing off his moves. Giddey can be pretty sly with the ball.
Here's Mitchell. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Ball against Mitchell. Ball no good.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game stand catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
And Ball gets it to go. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Mitchell, the pass to Hero. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Buzelis. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Vucevic finds Ball. Back to Vucevic. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
This is what Ball is known for, a selfless player who is terrific at facilitating the offense.
Outside Mitchell. Giddey against Hero. The kick out to Wiggins. Back to Hero. From the corner. And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist by Hero. Hero's got 4 assists now tonight. Giddey against Wiggins. Lets it go. Rebound Miami. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show 0 energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Now here's Adebayo. And play stops. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ball against Hero. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Ball looks over the floor. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 7. And here's Mitchell. Adebayo from long range. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Chicago ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the... And that is going to do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so here is Chicago. 3-point lead. They've got Duncan Robinson. He's out there with Terry Rozier. Jaime Jaquez out there with Kevin Love. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Smith. Williams on the wing. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. It's Herder on the wing. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Now Robinson. Jaquez with a screen on Herder. Robinson passes to Jaquez.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And one thing's for sure, when Duncan Robinson is on the court, he has the greenest of green lights, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the most lethal shooters around. He draws intense defensive attention, and then he's added to his game.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, James.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Smith with a screen on Robinson. Here's Herder. Count the basket. Herder's got 5 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Rozier against White. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Herder against Robinson. Pass to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And it's Love missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Herder. Jaquez grabs the board. Heat trail by 5. Rozier, a good look. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Something Rozier has really worked on over the years. Now the defense must honor his shot.
Smith passes to White. And he lobs it up top. Smith no good.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Pass to Highsmith. Jaquez with it for the tie. Drills it from deep. Jaquez has got 5 points now this quarter.
What a setup for Jaquez Jr. All he has to do is focus and shoot.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Heat. Trailing by 2. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be game number 2 in their 5-game homestand. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
The play is under video review.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Outside, Williams jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Robinson.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Well, you can see it in his assist numbers. Robinson has shown growth as a playmaker.
A nice shot by Smith.
Assist goes to Kobe White.
Miami has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Rozier, the pass to Highsmith, and Williams over to help. Here's Rozier. Pass to Jaquez. 5 on the clock.
Perfect use of the pick and roll. Rozier just knowing exactly where to slash to.
From Jaime Jaquez Jr.
Down low. Here's White. He's off on the layup. The Heat have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Jaquez, the pass to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Unable to get that one. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Chicago, Josh Giddey out there with ball. Then it's Buzelis, then there's Dasumu, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot.
First team foul.
Rozier with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Jaquez. Launches the 3. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls trail by 4. Here's Dosunmu. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A line change here for Miami. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Thank you for that, Allie. Back to Dosunmu. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Vucevic. Dosunmu outside. Back to Vucevic. Driving to the basket. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Nice move there from Vucevic to put it on the floor and get the score.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
Good on the shot.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Over to the left wing. Kicks it to Hero. Lets the three fly. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. There's a screen. The three from Ball. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, trying to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Pass to Adebayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Wow! Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
Now here's Giddey. Let's go with a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Heat leading by 4. Pass to Hero. Outside Mitchell. And he's going for the oop here. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
A deep 3 from Ball. And again, Chicago, no good. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Pass to Wiggins. Pulls up. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Ball passes to Dosunmu. And here is Vucevic. The rebound by Ware. Hero outside. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple.
Well, this is what Hero is out here to do. He's a very reliable three-point scorer.
And it's Giddey missing. Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter.
Wow!
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Heat.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And this is an even matchup. 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play. At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much focus on Vucevic, it leaves a wide open man.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. So it's Miami picking up the win. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside...
Still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The front court is Rizushea and Johnson. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the five. Now, here is Young, following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Shots good from Young.
And Trey doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
Now, Hero. He's covered by Daniels. And Adebayo throws it down.
And Bam with great hands there to leap up and time that one.
Young against Mitchell. Shoots from the high post. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Berry, they're going to grind it out.
And this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced. And that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. Hero sets the pick for Mitchell. Outside, Hero. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Rebound, Atlanta. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls and, of course, went on to win.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. It got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
Inside, Ware uses both hands to slam it down.
There are only 2 players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Young for 3. It's hauled in by Hero. He'd have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Wiggins passes to Hero. Wiggins a screen on Young. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Adebayo. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Adebayo. Lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here is Young. 11-point game his last outing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 6.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. Mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Here's Adebayo after the basket by Atlanta. That one drops for him. The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside, pulls it from 20. and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to be hero shooting. It's going to be on Trae Young. He's made one and missed one so far in the game. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Now, here is Young. He's got 6. Good D by Mitchell.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Back to Adebayo. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Hero out there with Mitchell. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. Shoots from the elbow. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Daniels kicks to Young. Puts it up. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Young's got 11 points.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Now, Hero has to Ware. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Ware's got 4 this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Shots good from Young.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Mitchell against Young. Floats it up for Wiggins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
He makes that look so easy. Andrew Wiggins up and down on the alley-oop.
Young looking it over. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Here's Ware, defended by Young. He can't get that one to fall. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against Miami. Wiggins with the block.
Oh, my, Wiggins saying no.
And taking a look at some stats here for Daniels, how he did last season. Averaged 6 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
Now here's Wiggins after the miss from Trae Young. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat are one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships. amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some run out.
Here's Ware. Pass to Adebayo and taken away by Johnson. Jumps up, goes up.
Some hustle points for Johnson as he snatches that ball, and they're off to the races.
Mitchell outside. Hero sets the pin for Mitchell. Takes a three. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Young with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Young. He's got 13. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, Hero. Miami no good on that time either. Hawks have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. That puts them in the lead. Young's got 16 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Mitchell dishes to Wiggins. Outside, Hero. Taken away. And now here comes Young leading the break. Here's Ware. Oh, he got it to go.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew that.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
You know, right now for the Hawks, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have big...
Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been...
And that is...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. We've got Larry Nance. Karis LeVert is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Krejci in at the 3 spot. And Love gets it to go.
The three-point stroke of Kevin Love is so dangerous. Always a threat roaming the perimeter.
Now LeVert to the middle. Tipped away. Here's Highsmith. The kick out to Rozier. Fires the 3. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Rozier. Love's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat. And you watch Terry Rozier. His playmaking, Brent, has really ascended over the years.
Yeah, Terry has had a really good career and has been a little bit quiet and muted because of where he has played his career. But his opportunity as a secondary role guy to come in and score the basketball and put pressure on the defense, he is a go-to guy for stretches for any team.
Robinson sets a screen for Rozier. Pass to Robinson. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Krejci. Here's Capella. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Capella out there just doing a great job of sweeping up all of those rebounds.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season. Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
LeVert the pass to Nance. Robinson pulls it in. Miami leading by 4. Love outside. The kick out to Rozier. There's a screen. Lobs it up for Jaquez. Ball stolen. LeVert with it. Picked up by Rozier. A nice shot by LeVert.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
Now, here's Rozier. Not a lot of room. There's the drive.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
LeVert with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Good work there as it goes. And the Heat lead by 5.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate, just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Robinson against LeVert. Shoots the 3. They get it again. Capella kicks to LeVert. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Rozier the pass to Love. 1:10 left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jaquez. Here's Rozier. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the basket by Krejci. Now just a 1-point Heat lead.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Over in the corner, Jaquez. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
And you can see Jaquez is getting more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. Capella with a screen on Robinson. LeVert from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. LeVert's got 10.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Love right side. Nance with some nice D. It could go. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Ware in at the center. That's the group in the game for the Heat. The Hawks trailing. Young left side. Over Mitchell. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Young's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Atlanta. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Wiggins outside. Yes! And the foul. That one on Rizachet.
And Wiggins showing a bit of strength, even with that frame of his, able to take the punishment and still get the score.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Young against Mitchell. Pass to Rizashea. Young outside. Here he goes. Count that bucket. Young's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Mitchell left side. Wiggins kicks to Hero. That one good for 2.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Young outside. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. Good D by Mitchell. Miami leading by 3. Hero attacking. Pass to Wiggins. Adebayo passes to Wiggins. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Rizashea.
And Wiggins committed to help the team out offensively. Big shot.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Now, here is Young. Takes the 3. Another miss by Young.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Rizashea with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Young with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Young outside. To the inside. Johnson kicks to Young. 5 to shoot. For 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Swiped away. Ware dishes to Mitchell. Here's the screen. Here's the lob to the hoop. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
To the paint. Rizashea with the steal.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
6 on the shot clock. Young fires away from outside. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Beyond the arc. Hands the 3. So it's the Heat winning this one. They didn't make it easy. Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up for
like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
You know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Now Atlanta starting 5. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Risache in at the 3 spot. Dosunmu goes in. Here's Vucevic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Atlanta now. How about the grit of Ayo Dosunmu? You see it in his hustle play, but also his work ethic, RJ.
Yes, he continues to improve, BA. The coach is training him to be shot ready. That's down and low. He's upping his volume and efficiency from long range.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Giddey against Young. To the middle. Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And Ball gets it to go.
Crafty move to shake off the defender. Ball knew just what he was doing there.
Outside Young. Puts up a deep 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Giddey against Young. They set the pick. Giddey into the lane.
And that's a well-timed play with Gonzalez ready to catch and finish.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Young looking around. Pass to Okongwu. Stolen by Giddey. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Vucevic. Dosunmu outside. The kick out to Ball. Now Vucevic. Guarded by Okongwu. The turnaround. Ball no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Okongwu. Driving in. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Now here's Ball. There's the triple. The shot that time not on target. Atlanta leading by 4. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And Atlanta misses again. Dosunmu on the wing, covered by Johnson. Dosunmu can't hit. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Daniels. Chicago with a rebound. 1:44 left to play in the first. Who's Ellis? Okongwu with the rebound. Ball against Young. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Down low. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Buzelis. Ball's got his second basket of the game. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Three-pointer, Buzelis gets the 3 ball to go. Buzelis has got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Young inside. Giddey defends.
when it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
This one for 3. Rebounded by Daniels. The Hawks lead by 3. Right side, Young. Wide open. Yes, on the jumper. He's got 7.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's ball. DeSumo outside. The three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's a Kongwu. Takes it inside. It's good.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Gets it off.
Can he count it? Yes, he can.
Yeah.
Now that's how you end the quarter.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo.
Yeah, that's 1-100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ending the quarter up 10. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
They've got Lonzo Ball, Buzelis out there with DeSumo. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Giddey in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Fires away from way outside. The rebound by Atlanta.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
Now here's a Kongwu. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. 6 on the shot clock. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Kongwu's got 10 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Young. To the rim. Young.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams, but Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
The Bulls trail by 14. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Hawks on the break. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's Ball. Knocked loose. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Held ball. Jump ball.
Here's Buzelis. The rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Daniels. Buzelis grabs the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
And Atlanta with possession here. Following the bucket by the Bulls. Here's Young. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. He's got 14.
And the defense has to be more aware, or else Young will stick them from the mid-range every time.
Ball no good. And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And the shot's good. And the Hawks lead by 18.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. It's stolen by Okongwu. Stolen by Giddey. Three-pointer, Vucevic. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Big man Vooch showing some quickness on that release.
Here's Young. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
A deep three from Ball. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Young way outside. And it's Chicago with a board.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And it's Giddey missing.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Shoots from the elbow. And it's Young again missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Vucevic from downtown. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 now. Launches it. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
3.
Johnson's got 5.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Ball outside. Top of the key. And that one's long. Here's Young. The 3 is up. And the Hawks with another 3.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Hawks ahead, delivering the blowout. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you...
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Get ready for...
Boston leading against the Raptors out at Scotiabank Arena. Ahead by 9 points in quarter number 4. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Bulls.
You can do everything else.
Thanks as always.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. We've got Clint Capella, George Niang out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Mann in at the point guard position. The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in, and the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's his first foul. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Now here's Mann. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Williams, and the layup is good off the glass. Here's Mann. LeVert with the ball. Mann, the pass to Niang. Back to Mann. Pass to LeVert. Takes the 3. Chicago with a rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Herter can't hit.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Mann, the pass to LeVert. Back to Mann. Nance with a screen on White. Throws it up high, and Nance with the slam.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Williams with it. Niang's there. Herder can't hit.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And Richard, in a league where shooting has never been more valuable, it's great to have a player like Kevin Herder.
And he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective. Matter of fact, he's probably best when he's moving off the ball and causing confusion. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Herder passes to Collins. The kick out to Williams. White on the wing. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
The shot by LeVert, no good.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Collins, no good. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Collins, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. Atlanta in 5th.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
To the inside. It's intercepted. Outside Herder to stop the run. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karis LeVert.
You have to appreciate Kevin Herder's mindset on the floor. He's always ready to put up a shot or help his team wherever he can.
The Hawks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. And he lobs it up. Capella can't get it to go.
It would have been a sensational alley-oop finish. Tough to nail the timing of that long pass.
No problems knocking that one down.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Now here's man. He's got 5. Inside. Niang outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's his first foul. Niang, that's good.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
3 points.
White, the pass to Herder. Spins. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Capella finds LeVert. Capella inside. Collins there. Pass to man. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by White. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Herder from long range. Atlanta with the rebound.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
LeVert passes to Nance. This one for 3. And he can't get that one. Chicago shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. To the paint. Outside White. Pass to Herder. Fires for 3. That shot, no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their point. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Buzelis out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And he's going for the lob. Now here's Nance to the middle. Outside man. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, BA, it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Here's Ball, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Larry Nance picks one up.
This is the smart play by Ball, staying committed even while getting fouled.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Outside Johnson. Young against Giddey. There's the three. And Young is good for three. Young's got 24.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Dosunmu. Ball with it. Clock at 6. Outside Giddey. The three. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And it's Young again missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Outside Giddey, pass to Buzelis. Ball outside. Here's Giddey. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And what balance from Giddey. Able to take the hit and still power through.
Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up. And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Pass to Buzelis. Out to the right wing. Back to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one.
Hey, look at that touch from the young fella. I mean, how many guys at 6'10" in their rookie season have that kind of feel?
The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. The offensive rebound. Young from long range knocks it down from distance. Young's got 29 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The shot by Buzelis is no good. Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hawks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And what a huge performance it was for Trae Young.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Outside Young. And Young draws the double. A deep three. Atlanta gets it back.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
Fires from way outside. Okongwu, the pass to Young. And he commits the intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Atlanta.
And both free throws good for Young. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Ball. Fires away from way outside. No good. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's send it down to Allie. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill.
Here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Wednesday, we're taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And you know for that matchup with Washington, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Andrew Wiggins. Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5. And for Chicago, they've got Jalen Smith. Bruce Ellis out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's White and it's Ball in at the point guard position. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Kicks it out to Hero. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Hero. This one for 3. Doesn't go for him.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps. And this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
Pass to Buzelis. Ball from long range. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. And he makes good on the way up.
Well, there's the versatility Bam brings to the table. Defending, scoring in the post, facilitating. He's a complete package.
Now here's White. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Buzelis. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Wiggins with it. Now Smith defending. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Here's Ware. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Ball with the bucket. Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that off-season work.
For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the 76ers. Stolen by Mitchell. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Puts it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, my gosh. Just throw it up to the square and Bam will do the rest. Get there, get there.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
Pass to Buzelis. Off target from three-point range. The Heat trail by 3. It's deflected.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Great positioning on the putback. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Here's Ball. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Buzelis. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he can't jam it through. The Heat trail by 3. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Ware, covered by Smith. Floats it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mitchell looking it over. Misses in close. Ball up top. He's covered by Hero. White down low. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
The deep 3 from Mitchell. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. There. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Kevin Huerter is out there with Buzelis. Then it's White. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Ball. in at the 1. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Got that one up quick. Smith's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Adebayo with this screen on White. Back to Adebayo. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. Highs were too high and my lows were too low. We have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bam Adebayo. Coming off a terrific season. He was around 19 points per game last year, 10 rebounds and 4 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
At balls, nice feed that time from Wiggins. Adebayo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The shot's good, and the Bulls lead by 1.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Mitchell kicks to Hero. Wiggins sets a screen for Hero. Stolen by Ball. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Now Adebayo. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Mitchell finds Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get prime-time positioning inside.
G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
Now, here's Adebayo. 14 points from him the last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Shoots over Herter. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Wiggins has got 12.
Yeah, they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Herter passes to White. And again, Chicago. No good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Ball against Mitchell. Going inside. Adebayo kicks to Ware. Back to Adebayo. Miami with a new 14. Ware, good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Herter against Hero. Outside, White. Pass the ball. Just 5 on the clock. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mitchell finds Adebayo. And he drives in. Good good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Assisted by
Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball. And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for Miami. That quarter had to take a lot up. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break with third quarter basketball.
Fans.
Glancing at the upcoming schedule when you guys played against one another, did you always have your games circled on the calendar?
I mean, not really. I just assume.
Circling back to our game tonight, Bam Adebayo was on one in that first half.
Bam has been the...
And that concludes.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. We've got Duncan Robinson. Also Terry Rozier out there. Kevin Love out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Shot clock at 6. Bulls trail by 4. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Heat in 5th.
Very reliable. No question. They punish teams for sending them to the free throw line.
Miami leading by 4. Jovic passes to Robinson. And Love has it in the corner. Offline with his 3.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Rebound Love. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Stan, a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group. But it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Jaquez with the steal. Robinson passes to Love. Robinson against Collins. Jaquez with the bucket. Jaquez has got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
The offensive rebound. Terry dishes to Collins. Count it from 12.
That's great execution. They take advantage of a high percentage look.
Rozier looking around. Jaquez outside. Love with the screen on Terry. The kick out to Rozier. Spins. Left side, Love. Fires the 3. Jovic, no good.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Giddey. Shoots over Jaquez. Giddey, no good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Jaquez with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. Bangs home the trifecta.
Duncan Robinson.
Robinson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Collins passes to Terry. Puts up a deep three. And it's Miami with the rebound. A minute 20 left here in the third quarter. Bounce pass from Rozier. Stolen by Terry. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Terry's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Lobs it up for Hawkins. Miami again turning it over.
Yeah, a moment now to check out the numbers for Robinson. Last season's performance for him averaged about 13 points a game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but can knock them down if you let him.
Or the three. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. They set the pick. Lock at 6. Here's Love. An easy 2 points on the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Robinson against Terry. Robinson pulls it in.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Hawkins with the screen on Giddey. Robinson finds Hawkins.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Carter with the three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First personal foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
At the line for Chicago.
And he sinks the second.
Ron Carter taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. And we've reached the end of the third. Heat out front, up by 4. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Kobe White is out there at ball. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Wiggins kicks to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity.
The drive by Mitchell. Hero passes to Wiggins. Hero against White. Hero kicks to Wiggins. From deep, Adebayo. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. And that one is good.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Hero. Inside. Wiggins outside. Tries the spin move. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stolen by Mitchell. It's Adebayo, top of the key. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Heat?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Outside, Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, he's a volume three-point shooter in this league. Hero can really do damage from that.
Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Mitchell outside. Pass to Adebayo.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Mitchell. Hero passes to Adebayo. Miami needs to get a shot off. For three, Mitchell. Offensive rebound. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. Weir kicks to Hero. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Bulls got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Mitchell. Wiggins left side. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Wiggins from outside. Rebound by Smith. Bulls trail by 5. Herter finds Ball. Now here's Herter. He's covered by Hero. White the pass to Herter. The kick out to Ball. Here's White. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And there is the whistle. It goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Now Hero. And so it's Miami winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kev.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
Coming right up, the Heat taking on the Hawks. Coming up, live coverage of this two. It's that time. For the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Mitchell. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the center. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. They retain possession. To the left wing. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Hero. Wiggins outside. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. The rebound by Atlanta. And we have seen Andrew Wiggins step up as the second best player on a title team. But it's all about his consistency.
Well, Andrew Wiggins' role, I believe, changed last year. A little in and out of the lineup for Andrew, and the changes around him have not been ideal. I hope that he embraces whatever it is that the coaching staff wants him to lock in this year, because as a two-way player, Andrew Wiggins is still very capable.
Hero for 3. Rebounded by Daniels.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
They get it back. Pass to Young. Johnson a screen on Hero. To the inside. The kick out to Young. Off the mark there with a 3. The Heat have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Young, the pass to Daniels. Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Daniels. No good on the 3. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Wiggins over Young. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Wiggins at his size has the ability to post like that and take it to the rack.
Daniels passes to Young. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Inside, here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Outside Mitchell. Hero right side. Wiggins passes to Hero. Back to Wiggins. Over Rizashay. Wiggins, no good. And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. And six man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Down low, here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
He's got so much vertical ability. That's easy for Wiggins.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense, hand in the face, crowd him, anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And Bam with great hands there to leap up and time that one.
Here's Young. Again, Atlanta.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Mitchell with the ball. Young's there. It's stolen by Okongwu. And here's the fast break. Here's Daniels. And the finish on the break with the slam.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Young with the bucket. Young's got 9.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Heat trail by 7. Up top, Hero. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
Young with it. Over Mitchell. He's off on that one. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Adebayo, that's good.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now here's Mitchell. No made baskets yet. Pass to Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. Now Wiggins. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Ricochet.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Adebayo, following the score by Atlanta. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Outside Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Okongwu. Oh, the... Dunk by Okongwu.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
You have to be mindful of Hero's range. He can absolutely burn you from outside.
Here's Young. And Young springs free.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Here's Wiggins. There's the drive.
Oh, he can be such a powerful dunker. Wiggins that time with some force at the rim.
Outside Young. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by Wiggins. 6-point game. They swipe it. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Only the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Young. To the paint. 5 to shoot. It's good. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, great look for Rizachet. Close in. Gets it done.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Oh, the lethal three ball of Young.
They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Young against Mitchell. Soft touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter. Atlanta leading by 8. Young looking over the floor. Pulls up on the wing, and the jumper falls for him. Young's got 19 points.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. Hero on the wing. Mitchell against Young. Wiggins outside. Three-pointer. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Now Young, 19 points in the game.
Heat foul, Davion Mitchell. His first, team first.
And here's Young. From deep three-point range. He can't get it to go.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. And
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here, and turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Atlanta Hawks. And that'll do it for us. Thank
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Terry Rozier. He's out there with Duncan Robinson. Jaime Jaquez out there with Kevin Love. And it's Jovic in at the 4.
No wonder they call him Scary Terry. That's a bad man.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the night. And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
Great positioning on the putback. Rozier's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, gritty board and bucket for Rozier. Extra effort paying off.
Here's Man. He drops it from range.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Outside Jaquez takes a 3. He buries it from 3.
And playing match game here as the triple from the other end was hit. Jaquez Jr. says, I'll take him back.
Robinson against LeVert. Inside. Nance, the pass to Man. Driving inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And Rozier, here we go. Pass to Jovic. The 3. Atlanta with the rebound. LeVert outside. Now here's Nance. Jaquez grabs the board.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Robinson with it. From the arc. Drains the triple. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Duncan Robinson, he will do that.
Well, Brent, the reputation of Duncan Robinson is as a shooter, but he's added to his game.
A little bit, B.A. It's still going to be shooter first, but Duncan doing a much better job of reading some of the double team and action coming at him to run him off the line. So that assist number, that's been growing.
Capella can't get it to go. Heat trail by 6. Here's Jovic. Still no points. It's Robinson, high post. Clock at 6, and there's a pick. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Love passes to Jaquez. And a miss there on the triple. Atlanta leading by 6. On the wing man, pounded by Rozier.
2 minutes.
On the wing man, he's got 5. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their
Team first. Terrence Mann. 2
Down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He misses the free throw. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
B.A., Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Three-pointer Rozier. The rebound by Atlanta. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. LeVert goes against Robinson. LeVert goes in. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
A line change here for Miami. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Hero outside. Wiggins outside. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Wiggins. The three is up. And again, no good by Miami. Young with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Here's Johnson. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter. Heat trail by 11. Outside Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Wiggins for the triple.
Wiggins making quick decisions with the ball, not wasting any time getting that shot off.
Outside Young. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Sinks the tray. Young's got 22.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Adebayo from long range. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Rizachet, hounded by Wiggins. Outside Young. Here goes Trey. Oh, rejected by Wiggins. And so it's Atlanta. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's Rizachet in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Inside, it's Trae Young.
And here we go, Trae Young doing his thing. Reach.
Mitchell against Young. Oh, there's the alley. To the middle. And it's Capella with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And the shot goes.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Young, plenty of space. Adebayo grabs the board.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Mitchell, the pass to Hero. 4-3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Poke loose. Adebayo with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Pass to Wiggins. The 3 ball. It's good! Wiggins from the corner.
Good to see Wiggins out there from the corner. Just great rhythm on that 3.
Now here's Young. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Just 5 to shoot. Capella, the pass to Young. The rebound by Ware.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Adebayo sets a screen. Hero for 3. And again. It's Miami from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. And Miami with a change here too. Rozier, he's checked in for Mitchell. Rozier against Young. To the inside. Stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Ware. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Young drops in the layup for two. Young's got 26 points.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Rozier with it. Uses the glass on the layup.
And it's obvious how much Rozier loves coming up huge for his team. Capable of nailing big-time shots.
Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Puts up a three. Pure from three-point range. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Hero finds Adebayo. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young from long range. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game. Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Young against Rozier. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal. Team second.
Young from long range. And they go to the intentional foul.
Bam Adebayo. His first. Team's third. At the line for 2.
Good on the first. And that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point game here.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Okongwu. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Young against Rozier. Clock at 4. Fires from way outside. They get it again. So this one belongs to the Hawks. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry.
absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Dosunmu is out there with Kobe White. And it's Smith. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Booz Ellis in at the 4 slot. And the shot goes in. Daniels has got the first points in the scoreboard for the Hawks.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Here's Young after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Daniels kicks to Young. And the rejection by Smith. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Dosunmu. And that one, good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here is Young. 11-point game his last outing, and the shot is good.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden. The defense barely gets a chance to react.
Right side, White. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
Johnson with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Rizachet, defended by Dosunmu. And the dunk by Rizachet.
I like the movement from the rookie, Zachary Rizachet.
And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Smith. Count it.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
It's good. Young's got his second bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Buzelis, coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
White against Young. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Okongwu kicks to Young. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That is his first foul of the game. Another shot. And Young with the nice bucket inside. Young's got 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Smith up top. He's covered by Daniels. White the pass to Dosunmu. 5 on the clock. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. Pass to Daniel. Now, here is Young. The tray. It's all in by the Bulls. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Down low. Here's Johnson. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
And that one's good. Rizachet.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Tie game in Atlanta. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Shea in at the 3 spot. That's the group start the second quarter for the Hawks. From the arc. Capella kicks to Young. It's Young on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
That's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
From deep, Herter. Rebound by the Hawks. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Buzelis. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
The kick out to Young. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Pass to Buzelis. And a miss there on the triple.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Smith for 3. Hands it from downtown. Smith's got 10 points in the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Young. Takes it inside. Bucket is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Herter. And it's Shea with the rebound.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot. His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
The try by Smith. What a terrific move that was. That's 12 points for Smith.
Yeah, a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
It's stolen by Smith. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Herter's got his first 3 points of the game. Atlanta leading by 8. Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
White the pass to Herter. Now Dosunmu. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Young with the ball. White's there. Here's Shea. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Bulls trail by 8. Herter on the wing. It's tipped. Throws it up high. And Smith with the stuff.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Johnson with a screen on White. Young dishes to Johnson. And it's good off the back rim and in. Johnson's got 10 points.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. From outside the arc. It's good. And the Hawks lead has got down now to just 5 on the bucket from Dosunmu.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left to play here in the half. He takes it in. Here's Capella. That one falls. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so we wrap up the first half. Hawks lead by, thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Taking a look here at Chicago, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Chicago Bulls. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with ball, and it's Terry in at the small forward. And Vucevic kicks to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bulls. Man with it, and Terry picks him up defensively. LeVert the pass to Nance. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Jalen Johnson.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Here's Ball. Banked in off the glass. Ball's got his first bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
LeVert against Giddey. LeVert kicks to Niang. And the 3 off target. Bulls trail by 5. Terry the pass to Ball. LeVert against Giddey. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And here's LeVert. Nothing on the board. Man, 6 to shoot. Oh, good on the 3.
Ugly start to the second half. They missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
RJ, you say this all the time. For a young player like Patrick Williams, reps are so important.
He's had a tough start to his career. 2 injuries in his first 4 years that ended his season. Every young player needs to get a rhythm. They need minutes, and they need to be healthy.
Here's Ball. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. LeVert against Giddey. Now here's LeVert. He's tightly guarded.
How about the footwork from Ball, making it tough to get by him?
Terry finds Williams. Now here's Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Aston Yang. And Ball comes to help. Stolen by Terry. Here's Giddey. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Here's Terry. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Niang. You know what? They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Nance. Reza Shea is coming in for George Niang. Daniels is checked in for Karis LeVert. And Trae Young subbed in for Terrence Mann. Vucevic with the bucket.
For a true center, Vuce is excellent in that catch and shoot.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. After Reza Shea. Daniels with it. Hooked away. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ball, and there's the drive. And he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. Will it go? Connects. The jumper drops. Young's got 18 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And as we finish the third quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The front court is Reza Shea and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. To the middle, here's Reza Shea. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Richer is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Chicago leading by 3. Vucevic dishes to Terry. Driving inside. Here's Bruce Ellis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Reza Shea.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Buzelis sets a screen for Giddey. All sorts of time. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Young, driving in. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Young passes to Johnson, and there it is for him. And 12 points for Jalen Johnson.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
And Young kicks to Daniels. Pass to Capella. Young outside. Stolen by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
Young passes to Capella. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Assist from
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And Giddey gets it to go.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Young against Ball. Stolen by Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Buzelis, defended by Young. Poked loose. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Finished off the break. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Young going inside, and he converts the layup. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Here's Buzelis. No good on the triple. The Hawks trail by 4. Young passes to Capella.
Nice finish.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the grip.
Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. To the paint.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Young. Rebounded by Vucevic.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And Ball slams it in.
Getting it done when their backs are against the wall. What a gritty play there from Ball.
Ball against Young. Johnson with a screen on Ball. Young with no one around. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch. You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
17 seconds left in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Team split.
And he drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Young for 3. Laces one from 3.
He's really clever with the basketball. Young's so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'd pretty much do it.
Young from outside. They get it back. Here's the three. Off the mark. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the best.